This is DFM, the station with many faces. This is DFM, the station with many faces. From Windhoek, Lagos to Manchester, this is DFM, the station with many faces. This is DFM.
This is DFM, the station with many faces.
This beat ain't normal.
When we call you no dancer, I say we can call you some more. Yeah, you leave me no choice, so very soon I go appear for your demand. And you had a tight dress on when I saw you last night at the club.
Tune in to DFM Radio every Friday morning at 9 a.m. with your one and only Toluva Matriola as she brings to you the Youth Compass Show live on DFM Radio Manchester, sponsored by Dangerous Media.
I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you be?
Where the youth at?
This is DFM, the station with many faces.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Youth Compass on DFM. As you all know, my name is Toluwa, and today we've got our lovely guest, Mrs. Wendy Love. Yes. And we've got Mr. Dennis Joseph.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me. But I'm trying to adjust my sit. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not moving. Oh, no worries.
So today our topic will be on career choices, which is a topic that is very useful for young people, and it's going to be a decision that a lot of young people are going to have to make at some point in their life. For example, in high school, they have to choose their options. In college, they choose what career they want to start following.
Right.
So the first question I'd like to ask is, what were your dream jobs when you were little?
Oh my God, that's a good one. That's absolutely a good one. The thing is, there's this thing about young people. All right. Let me see if I can get myself right in the camera right well. There's this thing about the young people. Young people don't really know what they want at the early stage. All right. They might say, I'm talking for myself. All right. When I was growing up, when I was young, I wanted to be a pilot. At the same time, I wanted to be a doctor, or I want to be an engineer. I want to be all of that, but I'm not really sure what I want to do. Right. So this has always been a problem within the young people. That I see. The question was,
What was your dream job?
well, my dream job, yeah. My dream jobs was all of those three that I counted. That's the thing about young people having this problem, right? Not knowing exactly what they want at the early stage. It takes time for one to actually know exactly what he or she wants.
Yeah. So Miss Angela, what was your dream job?
I also had three. Actually, I wanted to become a doctor. I was like, when I was little, I was like, I'm going to be a doctor so that I can heal everyone in my family. And then later on, I used to watch this I'm a South African gospel singer, Winnie Mashapa. So I was in love with this woman, and I was like, no, I'm going to become a singer. I'm going to become a musician. I'm going to sing. I didn't have the voice, but still I had the guts that I'm going to be a musician. But my parents wanted me to be a journalist because they used to think I talk too much.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
oh my God, what?
She really.
Ouch!
Oh.
So those three were my dream. Actually, the journalist one was because of my parents. They said, all my siblings, they were like, you talk too much. You need to be there, you know. But I wanted to be a doctor, and then I wanted to be a singer, even if I didn't have the voice. But yeah.
That then you must be lucky that your sister finally became a journalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of Jackie, I also somehow, somewhere fell in love with journalism because it was beautiful, though.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
So what do you think my dream job is?
What's your dream job? Because
Yeah.
you are
everything.
No. Right now.
No, but she's everything.
She
She can be a psychologist. She's a psychologist at the same time. She's
a broadcaster, a presenter,
whatever.
a moderator. She's everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
No.
A makeup artist.
What do you feel like I want, like my dream job that I probably am thinking in my head? What do you think that is?
I think
It
it's
should-
where you are sitting.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think your dream job is what you have in your head is it's being a broadcaster.
Right.
I might be wrong, but there are two things I'm thinking. It's either you want to be a broadcaster, a presenter or a moderator, whatever, be in a public place, or you want to be what you're doing now in school.
Yeah, I do sciences in school, so.
Okay, or you want to be a therapist.
Or maybe you want to be
A psychologist.
a motivation speaker. I don't know. Because
Is that a career?
because she came. Yeah, she
Motivational speakers?
Yeah, that's a career.
Is that a career?
Yeah.
You gotta be joking.
Yeah, it is a career.
For real?
When I was in high school, there used to be these people that came into my school to like give like motivational speeches. They get paid to do that.
Oh, this world is becoming something else.
Yeah.
People get money out just for talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously they've had like personal experiences and things that have happened to them, so it's quite motivational, especially for young people. So
I should be doing that. I think I should be doing that because I've got a lot of things that happened to me. I can tell you more how I got here, how things got changed, how I was able to sneak my way out of one problem after the other.
Yeah.
I could do that.
But yeah, people get paid to do stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, when do you just get yourself prepared for that? Because that's our new job. We can make money out of that.
I would see.
Oh,
Anyway, another thing I'd like to ask is, why do you think young
Before you
people-
ask us anything, what do you want?
what's your dream job?
Oh, what's your dream job?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not fair.
She wanted to skip it. Yeah. Thank you, Angie. You can't skip that. No. Tell her,
you
what's your
can't
dream
get
job?
away with
What
it.
was you? What's actually, because you are youth. Yeah, you're one of the youth now. We should know what is your dream job, and we're gonna be watching you and see if you're gonna do that in the nearest future.
Yeah, but what if it changes?
Yeah, that's the point. That's like exactly what I explained in the beginning. So
Yeah.
youth, most of us don't know what we want, not until we've gotten to that position. What's your dream jobs actually? What's your dream
well-
career?
I want to be a pediatrician.
Now we're talking.
So that is like a children's doctor.
A children's doctor, yeah.
And yeah, that's about
That's
it really.
that's nice. Oh.
So all these that you're doing now, you're just doing it for fun. Okay, no comment.
No, obviously I do enjoy it. I just feel like I'd like a degree in that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like some people as well, you go on to uni to get a degree and everything, but most of your life you don't actually use that degree.
No, that's true.
you get
For
what I
example,
mean?
you can talk about Dr. Alba, the Nigerian singer. He lives in Sweden. He's ended up being he's a doctor, like a dentist doctor. He's a dentist. No, yeah, put it that way. He's a dentist, and he he sings as well. He make music, but many people don't know what he is actually. And then finally it came out that he is still a dentist.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
feel like a degree is something you can fall back on because like people want to be like singers, musicians, and all of that, but not everyone succeeds in that pathway. Not saying that obviously don't follow your dreams if you want
Yeah.
to be a singer, but it's just
Yeah.
the reality of things. Not everyone's gonna make it out of that pathway.
Yeah.
So
Many
you-
people watching me today, they don't really know what I do
Yeah.
as a profession, but they see me on the radio sitting here talking with you guys.
They think you are. They think you are a radio presenter. That's it.
But I have my profession. I have a degree on something that I live upon and that I always fall back to, and I love doing that.
Yeah.
So this is something I love doing. I could have studied it, but why study it if I know how to do it better?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Yeah, like there's many examples of footballers who have a degree.
A degree.
Yeah.
They not using that degree. They're just playing.
They're just playing football.
They're doing
yeah.
what they enjoy.
What they enjoy.
So
yeah, that's the right
career
word.
choices is quite like a complex thing to talk
Right.
about. Do you get what I mean?
Right. And the youths, majority of the youth, many of them, they have the problem that they don't know exactly what they want in terms of career while they're growing up. They could say they want to be engineer. They could say they want to be a pilot. They want to be a policeman. They want to be a doctor. And most of the time, the parents do contribute to this agony of children not knowing what they want. Some parents will want their children to be a doctor, whereas that child has a dream of becoming something else.
That's
Some
right.
children want to be, like when you just said, the parents wanted her to be a journalist, but she had a different dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as parents, what I expect parents to do is channel your child. You pay attentive, just be careful with your kids. Watch them carefully and try to observe them on what they know best, and then channel them through that direction. All right, rather than pick something for them, something that they will now end up with and they will never be happy with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, like if you know your child is a good singer, good dancer, and you know that they're really good at it, and in the long run they can be really successful.
Yeah.
Just because you want your child to be a doctor doesn't mean you should just make that talent a shadow.
That's right. Right.
It doesn't mean you should make that talent in the shadow. You have to make use of that talent, because at the end of the day, they probably make more money
That's
with
true.
that
Yes.
talent
Yeah.
and be happy.
And
in
be
that job.
happy.
At the
The
same
most
time,
important thing is that you're happy in the job, because there's many people that are working these days. They're not happy in their
Right.
job.
Right.
They're just doing it for doing sake.
Yeah.
And you not being happy in your workplace it's not very healthy.
It's not
because
healthy. Yeah.
It makes
Not at all.
you. It just doesn't make your life any easier.
Right.
So another question is, why do you think some young people make the right career choices and some don't?
If you bring me in the camera, then I'll tell you something. Okay. You know, I love seeing myself when I talk, you know. No, just joking about that. The truth is, don't laugh. He's laughing. The truth is, what's the question again?
Why do some young people make the right career choices and some don't?
I'll put it this way to you. 5% of the young people pick the right choices, right? And 95 of them don't pick the right career choices. They make mistakes.
And why is that?
Why is that? Yeah. Now I'll tell you why is that. As a young person, right, I have role models out there that I see and I love them. I like what they do and how they do it. Why watching those people, right? I think I could be like them. Now, let me give you an example. I was watching a movie. I was young, and it's all about doctoring people in the hospital. And I felt like I could be a doctor. I like it. You know, I see the way they were treating people. But it could be something that it's just because of the movie that is now channeling me to something that I'm not really wanting, actually. Now, within a period of time, I grew up to a certain stage. I realized that I want to be a pilot again. All right. So because I watched the movie and I saw someone. What did she write there? He's out of the what? Question. No, I'm not out of the question. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, but no worries. The thing is that why do people pick the wrong career? Is based on my own personal experience. It's based on the fact that maybe when I watch a movie, I have somebody as a role model that I'm looking up to, and I thought I could be that person, right?
Yeah.
That is one of the main issues that I could say a lot of young people mislead themselves doing the wrong thing rather than watching out closely what they know best.
Yeah.
Let me just try
You can add to that.
Yeah, let me add to that. Actually, I think the reason that they, some of them, just like the example that Mr. Dennis just gave us.
I'm your
maybe-
husband.
The reason that they might be picking the wrong. Maybe you are following something that you think that you like the most because you are enjoying it at that certain moment. Maybe
At that point in time, yeah.
as he mentioned the movie. Maybe now, like for example, I used to love Winnie Mashapa. She's a good singer. She have a voice, but I don't have a voice. I don't have that voice.
You can't
but
even
I
sing.
Oh yeah, but ouch, that was painful.
All right, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Yeah, and it's like the reason that happened is you might be at that young age, you might be following this person that you like the most, and you think that you can make it like this person. So okay, let me just choose this and become this thing. Let me become a doctor because I love Dr. Jones or what?
Yeah.
What's that movie name again? You are just choosing that because at that moment you are watching something that you love so much.
Yeah, you're loving what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You might be watching.
Let me quickly read this. Someone online says, Makuru online says Hengura Herunga. So Makuru Herunga says, I'm starting to love Tulua as much as I love Wenji and Dennis.
That is one of them that took part in DFM. She's family too. She took part in the
thank
DFM
you so
SMF.
much.
So
Yeah.
we love giving out shout out to Taysema. Hello fam. Taysema is one of these is the DFM face for December. And I'm sorry about that, but let me just quickly give a shout out. Hello fams. Geraldo Sema just joined the house. And so on and so forth. All right. So go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so that is
Elvis of it too.
that is the reason maybe. Okay, now I've answered the reason maybe why they go for the wrong ones, because maybe you are enjoying that thing at that moment, and you think that is what you love, you think that is what you're good at, and then you will choose it because it's what you want. But the reason why they pick the right ones is because they are smart enough to know what they really want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like some people are lucky. Like some people just know automatically what they want to do,
Exactly.
and that happens to be the right thing for them.
Right. Thank you for
Also,
answering that question for
Like
me.
some people, they do some research
Yeah.
even whilst they're young. They look at what they know how to do best, their skills, their talents, and they do research as to what jobs can I get using the skills and the talents that I have. So some people do some research just to see what is best for them. And sometimes I feel like the reason why people choose the wrong career choices is because they follow the crowd.
Yes.
Like their friends might be doing a certain thing, and because they don't want to get separated from their friends, they feel like, okay, I'll just do what they're doing as well.
Somebody has done his
So-
job. Did you do a research? Oh my God. She's good. Go ahead.
So they feel like I'm just gonna do what my friend is doing as well, so we can all be friends together
Yeah.
and we don't get separated. Which what that person is doing might be good for them because they're absolutely good at it. They have good talent, good everything
Right.
for that job. But you might not exactly have that talent as that person, but then you're just following them. And then at the end of the day, you don't succeed. But your friend ends up succeeding. You're thinking, well, we did this together. I don't understand why they're doing better and I'm not.
That's right.
But the truth of the matter is that you chose the wrong thing for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's not
because
beneficial
of
for you.
them.
I've seen a lot of people doing at a point in time. I saw a lot of people doing business administration because everybody believes that when you do business, you get rich.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's true. Why I was trying to go why when I applied for why is she laughing? Why is she laughing?
No, I'm not.
Just joking. A lot of people choose that because some of them believe that hell, he's doing business administration. Oh, he's doing accountancy. I want to do that. So all of them were doing that. So everyone was just applying for one direction stuff. Like you said, a lot of people just go along with the crowd because everyone want to do that. So I want to do it. But today, that's not the case because you don't just pick things because other people are picking it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Also, like a parents factor can be like a really important aspect as well. Some parents can lead their children into the right career choices by supporting them and telling them, like giving them advice and saying, oh, I think you're good at this, so this job might suit you, but they won't force it on you. They're just giving it as an opinion. So
they
it's left
channel
for
you to the right direction.
But some parents are very like very
Direct.
strict and direct, and
Yeah.
they want you to do exactly what
What they want.
What they want. For example, I've got a friend who wants to be an engineer, but her parents are not letting her because she's a girl. So they feel like that job's not suited for her because
You
of
see what
her
I mean?
gender.
That's what I'm saying. Because if your parents, and I've seen, not even that, I've seen a girl who wants to be a pilot. All right, a jet fighter. She wants to fly jets. She wanted to go to the military and join the Air Force, and so she wants to be an Air Force. And then the parents were like, "Now you're a girl," and then she looks really, she's absolutely beautiful, gorgeous girl. And then the parents said, "Yeah, that's not a good job for you," but she wants it. That's exactly what she wants, because if your parents are not channeling you right to the directions of what you love doing best, then you are definitely going for a hit.
Yeah, that's right.
So these are the kind of things that we need to make people aware of, that obviously if you've got children, you want what's best for them.
All right.
We know you want what's best for them. No parent is going to purposely lead their child into destruction, but we just need to understand that sometimes we don't need to be so strict and direct. We need to be able to sit down with our children and think about what is best for them. Do research with them. You don't have to make them do all the research together. You both can sit down together, do some research,
Right.
say, okay, what do you think you're good at? What do you think you need help improving? What do you think this talent, this skill can bring to you? What
Right.
jobs can be suitable for stuff like this? Which is really important to help children to be able to choose the right career choices. Also, I know high
Absolutely.
schools have colleges come in and they talk about courses they can do. They talk about how college life is, and they just give them a little bit of insight as to what they think might be suitable for them.
I see a lot of schools
That's right.
been doing workshop these days.
Yeah.
They do some career workshop tests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They invite some of the students in there to do some tests.
Yeah.
And then you try one or two things and see where you fit in.
Yeah, let me just shortly announce this. For those that just joined us now at DFM radio station, the topic that we have is about career in the youth.
Career choices.
Career
choices.
choices in the youth. So maybe if you have something to bring on, why do young people choose the why do some of the young people choose the right career than the others? Maybe if you want to bring something to read.
Why do some of them
your-
choose the
your
right career
opinions,
choices and the other one choose the
exactly.
wrong ones? If you have anything to contribute to it, just write in there. Or probably I don't think we have our studio call right here. If we have a studio call,
you can
but
write in there.
you can write in there so we can just reply your messages as
So-
soon as
Yeah.
we can.
I feel like all career choices can bring about success. So it doesn't matter what you want to do, to be fair. It
Right.
just has to be something which is obviously legal.
Legal, yeah.
obviously. I'm
Yeah.
not telling you to go and do drugs.
No.
If I like drugs, so I'm going to go and do drugs. No. As far as it's legal and you know that it's
That's true.
not something that will bring shame to you or anything, then all career choices can bring about success. You just have to make yourself stand out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I was
because there's
watching
a
a
lot-
movie. I was sorry to cut you on
Yeah.
now. I was watching a movie, and then I think there was a boy that's doing drugs. He was dealing in drugs, and then I think the father said, "Get yourself a job. Pick something. Get a career." And then he said, "I got a career." And the father, "What's your career?" "That's what I'm doing. It's my career. I love doing this. I love
Yeah.
doing this. That's why I'm doing it." So, but I'm not giving anyone advice to go do that, because these are not legal things. What Tolu was trying to say is that you pick something that is legal, and then you choose that as a career. So
Yeah.
selling drugs is not a career.
It's definitely not a career, and
Definitely.
joining gangs and all that is not a career.
Actually, there's a comment here. Can you read it for us? What the person said, please?
Taisi Moima,
Taise Moima. Yeah, that's the
Um,
winner.
she said, "Can relate all that. I was all
Let me
say I'm still good at maths and science, and my mum wanted me to do nursing. I couldn't trap her idea because I didn't have that heart, the nurse heart. Ended up even doing something different from what I wanted, like sports management, and I've developed love for sports, though I wanted something to do with maths."
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're still a young person. If you still love maths, you can always go and do something in maths at the
you
side
still have
as well.
time. I mean,
So that can still be an option.
Yeah.
As like, that's the thing, like, it's good to get your education whilst you're young, so you don't spend your old age like trying to trying to get an
To fit
education
in,
and make your life even better. That's why you need to try and do it whilst you're young. Because when you do have a qualification, even if it's just one qualification that you've got, you can rely on that.
Right.
And then later on, if you find interest in anything else, then you can go and
study
do that.
further.
For example, I wanted to change my options in college from chemistry to business studies, but I ended up staying with chemistry because I felt like later on in the future, I can always go and do business management.
Mm-hmm.
But chemistry, it's going to be hard for you to do that later on in the future because it's like a process thing. So I've done chemistry from high school, then to college, then I can get my degree in medicine in university.
Right.
And then if I still want to do anything to do with business, then I can always go and do business management, which will take like 2 to 3 years. That's not a long time.
That's not a long time, yeah.
So yeah, these are the kind of things that we need to understand as well. And we need to understand that not everybody is going to be academic. So that's why they have apprenticeships, which is like more practical. For people who don't really like educational wise things and they're not very good with like the theory aspect. They like the practical things. So
I had that problem once while I was while I got on to the uni and I started with system management. It's under IT. Mm-hmm. So I started with system management. I thought I would love the system management. System management is all about having the network cables. We call them in German. We call them cable layers. People that just put cable stecker. They plug in cables and pull out cables, and then they do some black screens, and so on, securities on companies. But I did that. But I believe 6 months, and after 6 months, I realized that that's not the thing I really want on the IT. And IT is a very big, broad area. You can pick what you want. So
exactly.
So I later realized that I can't cope with the system IT. So and the first thing was, should I pull out completely and go back home and rethink, or should I find out? But I really love IT, right? So and then I had to give a try, and I said, no, you know what? I'll just go for a workshop on software engineering, which I did. And I went to the class and I joined the workshop. We played around with some codes. I come to think of it, I love it. So, and then I broke out of system engineering 6 months later, and I came into software engineering, and that's what I'm living on today.
Yeah, that's how proper professional. I mean, that was very professional. I'm trying to be like you.
You want to be like me?
Be like you.
She's trying to be like me. All right.
Anyway, like I said, like all career choices bring about success. You just need to make sure you're different and you stand out, because there's so many people doing the same thing, and you don't want to be like just like anybody else. You want to be different. You want people to be able to identify with you and say, yes,
yes, that's right.
She's really good at what she's doing. So I feel like that brings this topic to an end today. Obviously, there can be like other topics that link to this as well.
But
absolutely. I hope that we've like been able to expatiate on certain reasons as to career choices.
We've touched a lot of parts. Yeah.
So thank you very much for coming to our channel today.
Thank you very much for watching, you guys out there.
We'll be back again next Friday, normal time. Have a nice day. Thank you.
God bless you. Right, see you next time. Bye.
This is DFM, the station with many faces.
This beat ain't normal.
And we call you no dancer. I said we can call you some more. Yeah, you leave me no choice. Very soon I go happy for your demand. And you had that tight dress on. When I saw you last night at the club.
Tune in to DFM Radio every Friday morning at 9 a.m. with your one and only Toluva Matriola, as she brings to you the Youth Compass Show live on DFM Radio Manchester. Sponsored by Dangerous Media. Where are you at?
This is DFM, the station with many faces.